Hi everyone, welcome back to Vital Healing. For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Dr. Candida Schwartz. I am a naturopathic doctor as well as an intuitive healer. So, welcome back for day 7 of the 7-day holistic chakra meditation challenge. Today is day 7. It is Sunday. It is the day of connecting with spirit. And there are so many beautiful messages that can come through as we wrap up the week at the crown chakra. There are so many different physical, mental, and emotional manifestations that we can kind of wrap up and clear and gain insight to as we connect to that spirit or God or the divine or the universe or whatever spirit you connect to that's out there, higher self. So today I asked for a card. We got the star card. This is one of my favorite cards, right side up. It is a star of being seen, of light, of healing, of forgiveness. Upside down, well, you could see it as the spirit's starlight is pouring down on us. In fact, the light just changed. There's the light of the sun that's pouring down on me in a weird way. Maybe that's a sign. This also reminds me of that Lionsgate that happened on Saturday, that came into fullness on Saturday, 8/8. The sun is the biggest star in the sky, and Sirius A is the star that is closest to the Earth. And in fact, it was magnifying 20. I think I read 26 times brighter onto Earth than it normally does. So this will be in the healing mix. And then I said, deep down inside, our connection to spirit. I have a lot to say about the spirit chakra, the crown chakra. But I said, deep down inside, what will we be healing today? What message needs to come through? And we got judgment. This is right before the world card, which is completion. This is where all of the karma gets cleared through. This is where, so it could be judgment, like people are judging you, you are judging yourself, you are judging others, like it could be that. But to me, it's more about a cycle of karma getting cleared with your health of body, mind, and spirit, because that is the intention with this series. And so right side up, this is what it looks like, but upside down. So we have these two cards, these two beautiful, powerful major arcana cards, and they're both bringing in so much healing and forgiveness and clarity and clearing of karma. So of our spirits, right? And that can affect our bodies, that can affect our minds. So there's resistance that we're gonna probably have to work through today. So I have a ring of stones. I brought in Hope for the doTERRA Hope blend that I put on my heart and on my feet, and Star of Bethlehem. And I just realized, grabbed the wrong one. Star of Bethlehem. That is connecting comfort from the divine, connecting to higher self, divine energy, and gaining comfort. So I put that in my water, but I grabbed the wrong bottle, so I apologize for that. I have a ring of stones and I have a green light. I'll be clearing with sage, and I'll be ringing bells occasionally when we need to clear energy. So let's go ahead and get your wiggles out and get really comfortable. Take some nice deep breaths and just kind of notice the week. Just notice any shifts, any insights that you gathered through the week. And just turn on that waterfall from your crown all the way down your spine, like we've been doing all week. For those of you that just stumbled on this, you might want to read the description underneath. Turn on that waterfall and just let anything that needs to be wrapped up, ache, pain, some kind of physiological imbalance, a stressor, a fear, or worry, go ahead and let that energy fall down the waterfall and deeply connect to earth. Since we're turning on the waterfall, why don't we open up that Lion's Gate? Because the Lion's Gate actually stays open until the 12th of August, I learned. And so let's keep shining all of that beautiful light as we bring some things into conclusion, as we shut some gates, as we allow that beautiful light to pour down and cleanse us through our waterfalls and allow us to deeply connect to earth. You might want to do a couple of waterfalls. Ladies, you could do Kegels. I'm putting a white no time, no space healing rose just to hold the space, to protect the space, to protect all of us as we do this. You know, this is for any time. It can be a Sunday, it could be a Tuesday, you could be doing it in a week from now, you could do it a year from now, you could do it, 6 months from now. If you stumble upon it, it is perfectly aligned with what you need to hear from Spirit, as Spirit speaks through me. I'm going to put us in a beautiful jade green bubble of light, and I'll be reading from a beautiful amethyst. I'm also seeing some selenite, some quartz crystal. Good. So take some nice deep breaths, maybe cut that waterfall, make a new waterfall. Michael is coming through to help us keep clearing energy, the Archangel, and I'm also noticing Raphael walking in. There's a lot of energy around the heart, I'm noticing. So let's go ahead and do a couple of waterfalls. Keep recycling that energy, wiggle your toes. Take some nice deep breaths. Good. Sacred space. Good. So I'd like to start with the crown today. So let's notice where our crown is. Does it feel stuck? Is it wide open? Does it have little partial openings? Is it little peek hole into the crown? Or does it feel like there are 2x4s on top of our crown? Do we notice that we're getting a lot of headaches, a lot of fear, a lot of hopelessness, a lot of despair, a lot of chronic disappointment, a lot of feeling like a victim, maybe even some martyrdom? Really being honest, and again, without judgment. Maybe the judgment card upside down, they're kind of showing me that maybe it's about letting go of judgment. Maybe it's about going a little easier on yourself. Maybe life has been hard lately. Maybe life has been hard most of your life. Maybe it's been complicated and confusing for you. Maybe you've had several lifetimes, if you believe in that have been really difficult. So let's just notice that as you give yourself a break and you get really, really honest with yourself, do you feel lucky? Do you feel provided for? Do you feel safe? Do you question your spirit? Do you know that there's spirit out there, but you don't know how to connect with it? You don't know how to connect. You don't know how to find where your higher self, your high vibrational self is. So as we go through, I'm seeing a lot of clouds, and I see a couple of boards that are just kind of holding us down, almost like a lid that needs to be opened, like the lid of a box or something. But more than that, I'm seeing a lot of cloudiness, a lot of fogginess, and I'm noticing a lot of people that have a lot of people that are overly grounded and stuck, so they suffer with depression, maybe anxiety. But I'm also noticing a lot of people that are really ungrounded and really lofty. But they're not some people are it's beautiful and hallelujah choirs, and they're really out there. But they're not, like I'm seeing some people that are like needing to connect to your body, needing to bring the energy and connect it to your actual physical body. So just notice where you're at. And there are just some people that are kind of like lost in the fog. And I'm seeing a lot of forsakenness. I'm seeing a lot of anger coming up. A lot of anger coming up. A lot of anger that it's like fists pumping up to the sky, like, why me? Why is this pandemic happening? Why is there social injustice? Why are there any injustices? Why are some people lucky and some people unlucky? Where is my true love? I want my baby. I've been clear about having my baby. Why won't my baby come? I want that job. I want my business to take off. I need more money. I need to be provided for. Why should I have faith? Why should I have trust? Why should I retain hope when I've seen so many reflections of no? I feel so rejected. Where are you at in that spectrum? What's coming up for you? And just keep clearing this energy. What feels unfair? The other thing around the crown is that there can be a lot of anxiety when we don't feel like we have faith, when we don't feel like we have something to trust. And then another big piece with the crown is that, to me, Earth, for our purposes, is our mother. It's the maternal. It's the ultimate feminine. So let's go ahead and cut some waterfalls. Let's get really grounded. Take some nice deep breaths and continue as we open up our crown and we get brighter and more expansive and more connected to spirit and clear blocks. We need to deepen our roots. This is what creates balance. This is what's going to create deeper healing. Because it's always a dance between oppositions. It's always a dance between polarities. It's always a dance between two parts of yourself, or three parts, or four parts that are conflicted. I'm also seeing some people that are like, when's the next shoe gonna drop? When's the next crappy thing gonna happen? I'm feeling okay. Can I trust it? And then as I was talking about, I got distracted, sorry. As I was talking about Earth, the crown is connected to spirit. To me, that's the ultimate masculine for our purposes today. The masculine, and I'm not saying men necessarily, I'm saying the masculine in its lowest vibration has been up. The old patriarchy that no longer serves is getting revamped, reevaluated. People, specifically, people of minorities, people, females, female health rights, Black Lives Matter, the wall, people, there are so many low all of the Me Too movement. There is so much low vibrational masculine energy of control, manipulation, and a patriarchy that no longer serves. So starting with you personally, how does that affect you? What is your trauma with the masculine? The masculine is supposed to provide protection and safety. It's not supposed to hurt. The feminine is too. It's a balance. So where haven't you felt safe in this universe? So go ahead and really do those waterfalls, and let's keep clearing this energy. I'm seeing a lot of wonkiness in somebody's, or more, the right side is really stuck right now for a lot of us. So keep doing those waterfalls. And feel the balance of earth and energy starting to to have a conversation. And let's raise the vibration as we pour in forgiveness and as we clear karma. The thing about anger and the thing about trauma and the thing about grief and the thing about feeling forsaken and forgotten and hopeless, the more we feed into that, the more it gloms onto us. When you're mad at somebody, when you're angry at somebody, when you even hate somebody, the more you feed those feelings, the more gluey you get to those people. It's like, seriously, it's like more glue. It's like you're more connected because the karma is thickening. And the antidote is forgiveness. And it's by starting with whatever part of yourself that you need to realize in these moments as we're doing this crown chakra healing, where you connect to that higher self spirit and you receive those answers of what you need to forgive about yourself. There's no blame. There's no shame. And we do it without judgment. We do it with honesty and integrity. And that is healing. So I'm noticing a lot of tension in the base of the skull. I'm noticing a lot of shoulder, especially on that right, a hip on that right, shoulder blade on that right. I'm noticing a lot of grief coming out of the heart and out of the belly, a lot of old repressed gunk. This might be you, it might be somebody else that I'm reading. I might be reading somebody that's going to watch this a year from now. I'm noticing a lot of tension, a lot of noisiness in the brain. This isn't logical stuff, everybody. I explain it to satisfy the logical part of you. There you go. Keep doing those waterfalls, really purifying your entire being, obviously, but really paying attention to your crown and to any tension that you're feeling in your body. Feel the hurt, feel the pain, feel the imbalance. Fist pumping. People that get chronic illness. Why me? People that just can't get better and they're just drudging along, feeling crappier and crappier and wasting money and wasting time and feeling like they're wasting their life away. Really be honest and face it. Burn a lot more sage. Really keep this energy going. And as the light of all of the stars and all of the light, just those bursts of light that you connect to, way out into the cosmos. Go as far out as you need to until you notice a beautiful light that just speaks to you. Maybe it's a star, maybe it's a comet, maybe it's an asteroid, maybe it's a planet. Maybe it's in our galaxy, maybe it's beyond our galaxy. If you have a lot of Aquarius in your chart, it could be outside of our galaxy. But notice that Lion's Gate, notice that solar star power, notice that alignment as we ascend our thoughts, as we expand our perspective around our past and where we're at and what we've been through, as we redefine what forgiveness means for us. Really take some deep breaths. Wiggle those toes, ladies, do those kegels. Keep that grounding going, keep that waterfall going. I'm noticing the goddess Ixchel, and she's the medicine woman. And she's coming through and she's healing our spirits. She's healing our physical bodies. She's using herbs. I see her with like a mortar and pestle, and she's just got all these different herbs that are going to help with your spirit. And she's using Star of Bethlehem. She's using yarrow. She's using borage. Really getting us heart-centered. Really healing the wounds. The wounds that we're healing with the masculine, with ourselves, with our higher selves, with the divine. You know, maybe your higher self, maybe it's connected to a really tall tree. But remember, that tree has a soul that goes higher. And anything with a heart, anything that's alive on this planet has a higher spirit out in the cosmos, out in the heavens, whatever you believe. There you go, you're all doing great. Really clear the black tar, really clear smoke, really using all of these angels and goddesses and you know, the hope blend, the oils in the hope blend, and the other oils that you've brought in, the amethyst, the selenite, the quartz crystal. Good. Take some really nice deep breaths. And as soon as you find that light that you're connected to, as soon as you connect to the light of that lion's gate, it's solar power, it's star power. It represents something. It represents closing old doors and opening up new ones. And there's always starlight in the sky to receive. There's always sunlight open. And if you are watching this later, maybe you just need to remember what was going on around August 8th, 2020. Because maybe you're having a taste of it again and you need a little bit of that energy. I mean, do we even know that time exists? There are a lot of theories out there. There are a lot of things proven. That make us question time. So keep taking those deep breaths, keep doing those waterfalls, and let's breathe all of that beautiful higher self spirit and allow that to fill up our crown and spin. A magical amethyst shooting off gold beams, quartz crystal beams, golden beams. It's really pretty. Good. And just notice what parts of your body are starting to maybe deflame, maybe starting to move, because we have a little bit of faith, a little bit more faith. Let's deepen that purple, beautiful light at our crown and expand it as we expand our higher consciousness, our higher awareness. As we change our perspective around our past and our present, and open up our minds to our future, our dreams, in a place of surrender, in a place of freedom, in a place of forgiveness and compassion. Let's close some doors and let's open up some new ones. And then let's breathe all of that beautiful spirit into the center of our third eye chakra, our sixth chakra that we cleared on Saturday. Opening up our third eye with a beautiful lapis blue with little bursts of quartz crystal. Lots of quartz, lots of just clean, clear quartz crystal coming through. It's really sweet. It's really purifying. Take some deep breaths. Let the angels have deeper access to your healing. Breathe the energy blessing your eyes, your third eye, your sinuses, your skin, your beauty, your face, your ears, your skull, relaxing your neck as we arrive at the fifth chakra that we cleared on Friday. Our self-expression spinning a beautiful crystalline blue, like it looks like a sapphire or a blue or an aquamarine. Again, we're allowing this energy to get bigger and brighter as we deepen our breath and we deepen our connection and allow the spirits to heal us, to help us, to get rid of what doesn't serve, to keep shutting doors and opening up new ones. And then let's breathe the energy down our spine, relaxing our upper traps, going down our thymus, our thyroid, opening up our heart chakra in the fourth, spinning a really beautiful jade green today, an emerald green. And just take some really deep breaths and purify your lungs, your grief, your loneliness, your sadness. Really breathing the energy through our wings, down our arms, that beautiful green light. And Raphael is showing me that Raphael is helping us with this green light, really getting heart centered. And then let's take the energy and breathe it down through the diaphragm, down the spine, relaxing all of the muscles, spinning healing through our entire beings, arriving at our solar plexus chakra. And taking that beautiful fire agate yellow and blasting that light. Allowing it to open almost like a lens of a camera, just opening up like those like a traditional lens of a camera. As it opens, the light gets brighter and brighter and brighter. Our second brain, all of those organs, the organs of digestion, the organs of assimilating nutrients, processing emotions, and eliminating waste and toxicity in any aspect of your life. Your immune system, your serotonin production, your second brain, your boundaries. Take a nice deep belly breath and then allow the energy to pour down, saying hello to our belly buttons, our birthright, our confidence, our strength, saying hello to our spine and all of the muscles of our backs, and saying hello to our kidneys, our adrenal glands, all of that fear, all of that cortisol, all of just how the imbalance of an overstressed adrenal gland can wipe us out, can really mess up. Stress can really mess with us. And kidneys, the ancestry, again, anything that isn't yours, you can give it back. Michael is right there. We won't do anything that we don't have permission today. And then breathing the energy down into the pelvic bowl, our creativity, our sensuality, our balance of masculine and feminine, feeling empowered, keeping this space really safe and cleansed and purified for us and all of our creativity. All of our self-care, all of our intuition and sensitivity, our beautiful connection to the moon. Spinning a really beautiful quartz crystal, an amber and orange carnelian. Allowing that to magnify, healing the lumbars, the sacrum, the realigning the hips. And then let's breathe the energy and arriving all of your higher self spirit with a beautiful crystalline rainbow above, like allowing it to reach the pot of gold. I've never seen that before. It's really cool that you're grounding. Really fun, really whimsical, really like magical, majestic. It's really sweet. And let's open up information about your next step foundation. Go ahead and allow yourselves to do as many waterfalls as you need to. Don't even think about it. Just breathe. Wiggle your toes. Do your Kegels, ladies. And think about your foundation as you open up new doors, As we release those old identities, you might want to even bury them as they continue to fall off of you. Adorn the graves with oils and spirits and flowers and trees and animals, like, just as these parts of yourself with your health, mental, emotional, spiritual, physical, holistic health. As those parts of yourself, as you really lay them to rest with respect and so much gratitude for everything they've taught you. Go ahead and create a foundation with all of your healing masters, all of your own personal healing spirits, and all of the ones that showed up today. And allow yourself to create a foundation that feels fruitful and bountiful and safe and blessed and prosperous and abundant and joy and love and hope and faith as spirit and earth meet and manifest on this beautiful, deeply rooted foundation for you to walk and rest and dance and heal, for you to let go and manifest all of these beautiful dreams, bigger, brighter, and better than you could have ever imagined. And just take some really nice deep breaths. Finish up those waterfalls. Just gonna keep burning sage. Effortless, no time, no space healing. You've arrived. Thank you so much. Take some nice deep breaths and come back to me. So, a little longer. I did my best. Please comment, like, share, subscribe. You can go to my website, check out all of my offerings. I'll put the link below with all sorts of information. And thank you so much for sharing this week, being with me this week. I really appreciate it. And I'm sending you so much love and gratitude. So good job. Be awesome. All right. Thanks so much. Have a great day.